Hello, hello. So I wanted to ask you guys before we started, um, who wants me to cover the Nature Boy trial? I did have one person today. Well, I had a few people at the beginning before the trial asked me to start covering it. They're from the Nature Boy sector, and a lot of my subscribers are from the Nature Boy sector. So I said I would run it across all of the people currently.
Shout out to Tea Time Tuesday. I
Bonnie
stumbled across
Lachey, hold
this.
on a second. The Bonnie Lachey situation and Chriseanrock and the circus and all that crap. Do you guys want me to follow? Hey, Rhonda Harris. Do you guys want me to follow that trial? Please put it in the chat, yes or no, or an explanation of why you don't want me to do it or you do want me to do it. If you missed this live, when we are live at the current time. So I put it at the beginning of the live because I want people to catch that answer. Yes, okay, that's okay, that's a yes. You know, I got to get back in my comfort zone of Nature Boy because it's very stressful, that content. Oh wow, Queens, two already. Well, three, because the person that left it in the comment section asked me too. Um, it's very stressful doing Nature Boy content, but he's not in the equation. So only thing I will be reporting is the trial and then what the girls are saying. So I can handle them better, but it's a lot of editing because even though they're supposed to be in a spiritual place and all this mess, they get the, carrying on with some of their language and I have to edit that stuff out. So it takes a lot of work, like it does like when I'm putting up stuff like this clown here. Every other word that comes out of her mouth is just mess. But yeah, please leave it in the comment section of this video when you watch this live, or if you are actively in the live now, put it in the comment section. And then I'll take it from there. And I'll also put a post up and see where the poll is at with me doing Nature Boy content. So, anyways, I from some sources heard that Chriseanrock has made it. She made it worse on her situation. She only had to do 30 days for the probation violation. Now it's set in stone that she must do the probation violation sentence in Oklahoma, because now, like I had told you yesterday, I hope it works out in her favor where she's able to do house arrest, from the state that she's at, and she's not able, we know, to just give her baby up to someone to watch because she doesn't trust anybody, that they understand that this is why it's been outstanding, because she lives in another state. Yes, she has the money, but she also is a mother beside an entertainer. And who's gonna watch her baby that she trusts? She could have ran the spill about her family dysfunctions, and I really feel like that would have been understandable with the courts, and they would have worked with her because it's only 30 days, a real short sentence. But oh god, let me put my headset in. But because she didn't turn herself in and she's not in compliance, we make these things worse. So, instead of her just turning herself in, stop thinking so foolishly prior with the I don't want no one to watch Junior, and she knows the best fit would be either with Blueface's father or Carlissa. She has smoked with Carlissa. She probably is holding a grudge, not thinking, let's put all our animosity aside and think of Junior right now, and think of you going to take care of your business so you can get out and continue to take care of Junior, and that not being your worries going forward. I also want to say to you too, it's really sad how one of the messengers who initially said that Chriseanrock had went in and checked us, not checked herself in. They said she went, She went into, I guess, Oklahoma basically to clear up the warrant, and they let her out. So she's good now. That was a lie. I don't know if they knew of the information, but they just didn't respond back to the audience, their audience, correctly. But that was fake news. She has not been in Oklahoma at all to clear up the warrant and also do her sentence. So hey Cyrus, hey Shakira. Carlissa said she's not getting him. She said get one of your sisters to do it. She's just saying that. I believe she will. I believe she will, Shakira. Hey Cyrus, let me ask you a question for the ones that are participating right now in the chat. One, people are asking me to do the Nature Boy trial to follow that. Put a yes or a no for the new ones that just came into the chat. I got to see how many yeses and nos are gonna outride one or the other. And two, yesterday I did a live. Did you guys get your notifications at 7 o'clock or after 7 o'clock? Please put that in the comment section. It was kind of weird. Nobody showed up in the chat yesterday, and that's not like my lives. It just, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it had something to do with YouTube's automated systems. I don't know. Yes. Okay. Cyrus says yes. I don't want that. But yeah, sure. I mean, I don't know who that is, but sure. Okay. All right. Can we get a full recap of Nature Boy? Well, right now I have to do my due diligence. He's on trial. I think he's on day, I don't know, 3. I don't want to give you any recap right now because I have to now. It's going to be extra work for me, but that's okay though, because it's kind of slow now with Chriseanrock. And when I say slow, it's slow in the nature of we don't know where her head's at. She's not, responding to the public about why she's not going to turn herself in. What is her mindset? What is she thinking? What is the thought process of somebody who knows that they only have 30 days over their head to do sentence wise, and they could have worked out, house arrest or something where it would have kept them out of jail, but they still would have had to serve the 30 days, but they could have been on a monitor. Maybe if they wouldn't have allowed her to leave out the state to do the time, they could have put her on a monitor bracelet, and then she could have like got a little spot for a month until, she did the 30 days. We're still trying to figure that out, but I still have time on my hands to still go back to the Nature Boy content. But I don't want people to say yes, follow the trial and also update us with what the girls are saying, because they be on Big O actively and Instagram with updates. I don't want to be following these people and nobody's coming to the lives. It's a waste of my time and your time. And it's just a waste of just air. I mean, I can also fit it in with the Chriseanrock content and Blueface and Bonnie Lachey and the whole circus. I think I might start off doing it like that at first. I want to wean you guys into the idea that we brought the Nature Boy content back to the platform. I think I'm gonna start off doing it like that. Because if we do it like that, where we just fit it into what we're currently talking about, you'll get more inclined to wanting to listen to it, more intrigued. But I think that if I shock you guys without weaning you back into it, for some of you that have been following me from day one from Nature Boy content, you guys would just not be on board. Yes, do it, please. Okay. If so, yes. Okay. No, I'm saying, like, how did we get here type of recap. Well, somebody had asked me about Nature Boy. A lot of my subscribers are from the Nature Boy sector. And then I started doing the end of last year, the circus, Blueface and Chriseanrock stuff. I feel like she doesn't trust anybody with Junior, and also her getting all her affairs in order. But at the end of the day, it's Chrisean and she does dumb stuff. So who knows what she's thinking? Yeah, it's dumb stuff, but sometimes we make big things into we make little things into big things that don't even need to be where it is currently, and it can hurt her in the long run. So I'm just not understanding. I'm trying to pull up the legal document that another YouTuber, someone that does their due diligence, and I love this channel. I'm trying to pull up the docket. They might even have it on their community page, and I never thought to look there either. But I'm gonna check into where they found that docket. And tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll read how she made this even worse for herself, and I'll read what they have in her file at the moment, up to date on her dropping the ball, basically. And it's really foolish, if you ask me. It really is. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Get them likes out so this video can circulate to all of our community so that they know what's going on. We're trying to update and keep everybody in the loop of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's an awful shame that she's doing this. But I did look up, and I saw, and I should have kept a bookmark on it. She's been a fugitive since last year. It has her in red. It says fugitive. She's been a fugitive for quite some time. So I guess once her probation was considered over with, but she didn't complete it, that's when they marked it as fugitive, as in wanted. Because she's not living in the state of Oklahoma, she's living in California. And she basically ran from her obligations of the community service, which was her stipulations for the violation of the charges that she picked up. That's what she was sentenced to. She never kept her obligations to the courts, to the promises that they had put before her in court. She just ditched them. Let me see. She will have, and U.S. Marshals can come looking for you, not because it's a serious case, but because she's a high profile celebrity. And that's playing in the law's face, not even Oklahoma's face. That people can just think that they can do that. If you start allowing people just to do that, even on small little cases that only you only had to do community service, and you couldn't even comply with that, and then they're giving you a small little sentence of 30 days, you can't even comply with turning yourself in for that, or even contacting the clerk's office so that they can update your file, what the situation is and why you haven't cleared the warrant up. They'll look at it in the law sense, like, if we let you get away with it, then everybody else will think they'll be able to get away with it. Shoot, if they're not letting Bill Cosby and all these other people, R. Kelly, I mean, these are serious charges with them. But I'm saying it don't matter what kind. A crime is a crime. If they're not letting them get away with stuff, they're definitely not letting Chriseanrock get away with anything. So I don't know why she's doing this to herself. She will still have to go to Oklahoma and still do 30 more days. Yep, it's 30 more days. Yep, you're right. And she didn't have to do 30 more days if she would have complied and cleared up the warrant and then explained why she didn't do the probation. She would not have had to do it. That's what my point is. And that's really sad that she's got it to this point where she went from just doing 30 days to another extra 30 days on top of the 30 days. So now she's got 60 days she's obligated to do sentence-wise. And she's going to have to stay in the state of Oklahoma, from what that letter stated, from what I read on another commentator's channel. They had the legal document, so this ain't no third-party information with no receipts. I saw the receipts. I just didn't bookmark it, and I'm not gonna, get too comfortable with using other people's content, even if I show credit to go subscribe to their channel and so forth, because some people are not okay with it. Even if you do give them credit, go follow their channel, the credits to this video is such as channel. Some people just don't want you using their content. I don't know these people personally, and I only deal with people's work and give him credit for it, that I've used in the past and didn't have any run-ins with them. It says up, then he can handle the warrant for Maryland. Then all she got to do her time in Oklahoma. Yeah, it's just she's young. She's acting real young, and I'm not using that as no excuse. You're young, but you're not dumb. You're just doing dumb stuff, and it's really ridiculous. And you need to really get it together, because this don't make no sense. It really doesn't at all. And I know she is doing this because of Junior. You know what I'm saying? Who's going to watch the baby? I get it. But you need to get into them courts and tell them that that's what your concern is. And stop making it look like you're just this millionaire celebrity, star, who you have this attitude like you are above life's classroom, and you can get away with whatever you want to get away with, because the courts look at it like that when you are not responding to the actions that you're supposed to be taking to clear this stuff up. And especially, like I said, with they're not serious charges, and the time that she has to do is not serious. She could have worked something out where she still had to do the time. She's probably not going to get away with doing the 30 days prior. Now it was an extra 30 days added on to it. But she could have explained her case, and maybe they may not have let her leave Oklahoma, but she could have rented a condo or a hotel or Airbnb for 30 days, and she would have been able to bring her supporters with her that are in her house now in California, some of them with her for company. And she could have did her time with company, had a good time. She would have been around familiar faces and people, and she would have been fine. I don't know why she's making this worse for herself. I really get this feeling that she's in the background being stalled by Blueface. And he's doing it because he's trying to throw her off mentally, so she's not focused, or it's not snapping in. Meanwhile, not only am I running from a warrant, but I'm sitting back not working. And what's her name? Jaidyn Alexis is getting club appearances just to pop bottles and walking out with bags, probably like 30, 40,000 that night, walking out with cash money and putting it in the bank, going all the way laughing to the bank. We all know that's Blueface's money. But why is it okay for what are you trying to sit her down and then um like pass her financially, get financially stable while you're sitting in jail, and then you get back on this Chriseanrock needs you, and then you'll have her thinking that she needs you all over again, so that we can do this for a whole 2024 like you did in 2023 and 2022. Girl, you got to stop the cycle. This is a generational curse that you come from, and you're not putting a stop to it yourself. You have to take action for what you need to keep yourself accountable in your own life. And I don't really think that she is. She's not being responsible at all whatsoever. So as y'all come in here, before I play this video, please leave a like on this video. Let's get the likes up and stuff. So I'm gonna play this video. Jaidyn, if you're listening, do what you've been doing and don't feed into this foolishness. A lot of this stuff that I'm quite sure might even be the truth that's coming out of Bonnie Lachey's mouth was just pillow talk, just to get in her pants. She fell for the banana in the tailpipe, and now because she's mad at Blueface, she's saying the unthinkable things that men are capable of saying, and women, when they're trying to play people against each other. And I just was kind of shocked when I came across this. I seen it when it first came out, but she doesn't really keep all her lives up, Bonnie. So to me, this was sort of kind of new information, because I only listened to a little bit of it, because I can only stand but listening to a little bit of her, because she does a lot of cussing and carrying on, and I just can't have that on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Because I run into troubles later on disrespecting the platform when we know that this kind of language is not tolerable on YouTube. So why put it up if you know that you can't? So, it's a lot of editing. She don't know how to talk. So when people don't know how to talk, every other word's going to be, profanity, because they don't know how to articulate themselves like they got some good sense, because they don't have good sense. And Bonnie Lachey is just off the hinges. She's gonna have a field day, so be prepared. This next 60 to 90 days, that Chriseanrock is probably going to be MIA, because she's got the spotlight now. Jaidyn doesn't really say much. Blueface is in jail, and there's nobody else to pick on. But she's gonna pick on Nikki, the makeup artist, but so long. But she's not the star of the show. Jaidyn is now, because Jaidyn's the only other person that she can target, because Chriseanrock and Blueface, they're MIA. And if she can trigger Jaidyn to start a beef on social media, then she can get the party started, and she can duplicate what Chrisean was doing to get her following up. And also she can use her platform once her following's up to just get on the live, simply like Chriseanrock was doing. And when she has like a club appearance where she rap one of her songs, or she's just being invited to come to a club like Jaidyn does appearances, to get a bag that night, just to come to the club and drink for free, eat for free, and party for free, and you're just getting paid to be there, so you can get the club popping and make the club look like it's a hot spot because of the people that are coming to the club. That's why they use people like Bonnie Lachey, Jaidyn, Alexis, Chriseanrock. She'll be able to leverage, her money. So right now the ball's in her court, and she's gonna definitely Bonnie Lachey is gonna definitely take full advantage of this. So listen to what she has to say. It's really crazy if there's any truth to what she has to say, that allegedly Blueface had said to her.
Out to Tea Time Tuesday, I stumbled across this Bonnie Lachey talking her mess about the beef with Jaidyn. I'm gonna tell you something like this. I've been noticing since she's been doing these appearances, getting her little coins, Bonnie Lachey, she's been having her brother in the front line with her, probably as a bodyguard, because she's talking so much mess about Whack 100, Chriseanrock, Jaidyn, Alexis. She don't know who's gonna end up popping up on her. You know what I'm saying? And Nikki, the makeup artist of Chriseanrock, and Jaidyn, Alexis, she better tread lightly. But I want you to hear what she had to say. Also, I will be putting the link to Tea Time Tuesday. Shout out again to her channel for me finding this beautiful bean footage. It'll be at the top of the description box. Please go over and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah. Hello. What's really guys? Like, stop playing with me. I play so much. Like, yuck. All right, you guys. So let me tell y'all this area. First of all, I'm in my city. Up to my Dago. I run. First of all, you gotta check in when you come to my city, pulling up to my club and trying to turn up in my. I run the circus. I pull up, turned up, turned the whole. How I get in your section, turn your whole section up and start performing on your. Turn up everybody in your section. The whole club, not even looking at you no more. How does that work? Then you sit up there, didn't even want to look my way, looking scary. You knew what it was. You seen who I was with. Stop playing. So me. You knew. First of all, didn't say barely wanted to make eye contact, blinking her eyelashes the opposite way, like, ooh, like not even trying to notice me. Noticed. That's why you ran and told your security, him and his, and then they went and got the owner trying to get me up out of there. But I forgot you in my city. Ain't nobody stop. First of all, I spared you. I wasn't even there to fight you. That's first and foremost. I actually pulled up because Nikki was there. Blue already told me to bleed you. Blue told me to bleed you. Nah, because I could respect that you took your son to see daddy, just like I took my son to see daddy. So stop playing. You knew you was a scary and your friends. You get to your hotel, yapping at mouth, Talking about some, ooh, Shanika, Shanika. Yeah, you like my name rolled off your phone. You say just how daddy says it. Stop playing with me. Just say that. Say that. Come on. Like, instead, you want to, like, what? What? I knew what black truck you was in. I knew what hotel you was at. And everything you had to do was tell me link up. Instead, you want to go and yap off thinking you doing your big one from the safety of your hotel. At the club, you was silent. You didn't even want to look my way. I didn't even go there to fight you. I went to turn up. Ha. Blue already told me to bleed you, but instead, I wanted to show love to my city. You knew what time it was. You need to check in. I run the circus. That's why you're quiet. Everybody's seen you in the video looking like you didn't saw me clear as day. Ran to your security. Security trying to, nothing happened. Even your security's a scary. Y'all seen who I was, stop playing with it. Then I already beat your makeup artist. You and Chrisean makeup artist. Face by Nikki, yeah. She got me. Look at my face. Look at me, you guys. Pretty, pretty as. Play with me. Play with it. If that's what you wanted, we could have did that all along. You could have been hit me up. Beef was never with you. So why you trying to talk from your hotel? That was unnecessary. But if you wanted it in, just say that. That's the vibe I got. And Nikki got her beat, y'all. These is lashes from last night. Got beat the boom, 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 boom. And talking to friends, acting like I was, oh, I don't see nobody. But then trying to tell your security you're concerned, you're scared. I snatched the mic and start singing and doing, like, how I take your show. You supposed to be performing or pop. How I go out of nowhere, pop. Like, come on. You not, like, if I was your friends, I would have been like, okay, let's drag this. But you, neither did any of your friends, did one thing to me. No one laid a finger on me. No one said nothing, not even a whisper in my ear. Nothing. Not even a whisper. Oh, get this. Nothing. Nothing at all. I was so, my back was turned to you. That's the thing. Like, my back, I was so comfortable. My back was turned to you.
Now, we know that we're hearing otherwise about Bonnie Lachey, it being her city, her club. No, you gotta show respect to her. This whole bunch of stuff that you're gonna hear in this video here that does not at all correspond with what we heard that happened the day of the fight with Nikki and Bonnie Lachey. And if she was really about that life, she would have stepped to Jaidyn Alexis, even if she wasn't going to be able to get to her because of the bodyguards. She would have attempted to try to get to her, and she didn't. Well, I heard otherwise. I heard that she got put out the club. So Jaidyn Alexis allegedly did say, because she was in fear of her life, not from Bonnie Lachey. And that was the smart thing to do, because it was her and her manager, and I'm quite sure her brother was there. I didn't see him in the front line that day of the beat, but you got put out the club allegedly, is from what I heard, Bonnie Lachey. So I hope you're telling the story right, and if you're not, why would it surprise us? Because she's always telling a story with no receipts. It sounds like to me like she gave Jaidyn Alexis a pass, talking about because she went to go see or take her son to go see did what you were ordered to do allegedly by Blueface. How far do you really think she's gonna go? The way she talks, listen to how she talks. She sounds like a little kid. Who is really gonna sign her? Yeah, she might be on baddies, because as a ratchet person who's gonna make a fool out of herself, get a little bag, but still not get respect, because she's going to be known for lying, not being, in my opinion, not being a receipt holder when she's lying, in my opinion, and starting up mess because she had left, you know what I'm saying, before she could find out how her career could skyrocket. Also, I'm hearing she left because she allegedly was stealing from Blueface, and that could be some truth in it. But see, there's three sides of the story. There's your side, my side, and the truth. Remind y'all, she jumped Nikki. Remember, her and her cousin. So it wasn't a fair fight. I don't know how she's bragging about beating somebody up. And remember, Chriseanrock is going to jail allegedly for 30 days. She could be getting house arrest. She could be right now in jail. We might not even know, so that we can keep her name going. She might just have us thinking she's on the run so that the 30 days can go by, then she'll pop out of nowhere and still be relevant. I really think that that's what Chrisean's doing. But notice how she's now attacking Jaidyn and Alexis, because Chrisean has not been present on social media. So she has to come after somebody who has done something recently, which was when she went to that club, Jaidyn Alexis, to pop them bottles and get that bag. And then she got into a beef with Nikki. She has to make somebody relevant right now, because Chriseanrock is not relevant, because she's not really showing us anything behind the scenes what she is doing at all. So now she wants to go attack Jaidyn Alexis. Same chick telling her son to say, I miss you, Daddy Blue. This is the same chick. But to me, that's an all-time low when you got a kid getting up here saying, or even calling another man daddy, and he's young. It's not like Blue knew him from infant all the way up to 13 or 14 years old and has been present in his life. He just popped back up, or she popped back around, had a little fling with him, some pillow talk, and now she's running with it on social media. Don't sleep. There's more to come with Bonnie Lachey. And like I said, just because Chriseanrock is not on the scene, trust and believe, she's going to keep Bonnie Lachey, because she is trying to get to that bag. It's not about Blueface. Trust and believe that. And all these pregnancy, whatever she's talking about, she just said, what, yesterday, about her having to go to the doctors in March. Trust me, she's going to come back with an announcement that she's not even pregnant. Trust and believe that.
Yeah. Hello. What's really, guys? Like, stop playing with me. I play so much. Like, yuck. Ugh. Ah. All right, you guys. So let me tell y'all this area. First of all, I'm in my city. Up to my Dago. Like, when I run. First of all, you gotta check in when you come to my city. Pulling up to my club and trying to turn up in my. That's how I run the circus. I pull up, turned up, turned the whole. How I get in your section, turn your whole section up and start performing on your. Turn up everybody in your section. The whole club not even looking at you no more. How does that work? Then you sit up there, didn't even want to look my way, looking scary. You knew what it was. You seen who I was with. Stop playing. Some of me. You knew. First of all, didn't say barely wanted to make eye contact, blinking her eyelashes the opposite way, like, ooh, like not even trying to notice me. That's why you ran and told your security, him and his, and then they went and got the owner trying to get me up out of there. But I forgot you in my city. Ain't nobody stopped. First of all, I spared you. I wasn't even there to fight you. That's first and foremost. I actually pulled up because Nikki was there. Blue already told me to bleed you. Blue told me to bleed you. Nah, because I could respect that you took your son to see daddy, just like I took my son to see daddy. So stop playing. You knew you was the scary and your friends. You get to your hotel, yapping at mouth, talking about some, ooh, Shanika. Yeah, you like my name rolled off your phone. You say just how daddy says it. Stop playing with me. Just say that. Say that. Come on, like, instead you want to, like, what? I knew what black truck you was in. I knew what hotel you was at, and everything I had to do was tell me link up. Instead, you want to go and yap. I was thinking you doing your big one from the safety of your hotel. At the club, you was silent. You didn't even want to look my way. I didn't even go there to fight you. I went to turn up. Blue already told me to bleed you, but instead, I wanted to show love to my city. You knew what time it was. You need to check in. I run the circus. That's why you're quiet. Everybody's seen you in the video looking like you didn't saw me clear as day. Ran to your security. Security trying to, nothing happened. Even your security's a scary. Y'all seen who I was. Stop playing with it. Then I already beat your makeup artist. You and Chrisean makeup artist. Face by Nikki. Yeah, she got beat. Beat. Look at my face. Look at me, you guys. Pretty, pretty. Play with me. Play with it. If that's what you wanted, we could have did that all along. You could have been hit me up. Beef was never with you, so why you trying to talk from your hotel? That was unnecessary. But if you wanted it in, just say that. That's the vibe I got. And Nikki got her beat, y'all. These is lashes from last night. Got beat the. Beat the boom, 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 boom. Mm, 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 mm. Am talking to friends, acting like I was, oh, I don't see nobody. But then trying to tell your security you're concerned, you're scared. I snatched the mic and started singing and doing, like, how I take your show. You supposed to be performing or pop. How I go out of nowhere, pop. Like, come on. You not like, if I was your friends, I would have been like, okay, let's drag this. But you, neither did any of your friends, did one thing to me. No one laid a finger on me. No one said nothing, not even a whisper in my ear. Nothing. Not even a whisper. Oh, get the nothing. Nothing at all. My back was turned to you. That's the thing. Like, my back, I was so comfortable. My back was turned to you.
So, this girl is nuts, okay? And I see why she has her brother involved as I want to say, in my opinion, a bodyguard. She talks a lot of mess, and she's gonna be in a lot of trouble just picking these fights with people on social media, trying to get to the bag. And to me, it's just playing Russian roulette with herself, and she's gonna go out bad. But I want to say one more thing to you, and then I'm gonna get off because I got some things I have to do. I was pissed off when I seen this title. Chriseanrock has caught. Will she turn herself in? Now, see, this is what I mean by the messengers. Why put up something that is fake news and then did you forget? Because I know it is hard to keep up with a lie because a lie goes on and on and on and on. The truth remains the same. But for you to put a title like that, you told us, you were one of the very first people that told us, one of the messenger. I'm not going to name drop. If you know who I'm talking about, keep it to yourself. But you guys know who I'm talking about. Some of you may not know. It's not that important because we're not going to promote this person because they're spreading around misinformation. But if you're putting that into a title of a video, but you are one of the very first channels, well, the only channel that I know of that flat out said that she turned herself in, but she's out. Why are you saying, is Chrisean now going to turn herself in? Is she going to go to court? Well, let me read this title again. Chriseanrock has court. Will she turn herself in? I thought she already turned herself in. So now what's going to happen, because I'm quite sure that they listen to my content just to make sure that they don't have to do any damage control. They're going to say, yeah, she turned herself into a court, but it was on another warrant that she had. But I'm pretty sure, in my opinion, they were referring to the Oklahoma warrant. Pretty sure. And I probably can go back to the video. I would never play the video, even in the background, without a picture, even the audio. But I'm pretty sure that I can update you guys that they were referring to Oklahoma. But this is really crazy how people put this fake news out here and they stop mass confusion with the masses, and it's not accurate information. Why would you be now having a video going up saying, is Chrisean going to show up for court when you said she already went and cleared it up? When we all know she didn't clear it up. And there's no reports of her going to clear it up. And it's in the clerk's files of her file, Chriseanrock's file, Chrisean Malone's file, that she's in more trouble because she didn't show up to clear up the warrant. She not only has to do 30 days, but another 30 days on top of that. She's making it worse by the minute. It's almost like it's being interest put on the situation Chrisean Malone, aka Chriseanrock, has going on in her life right now. And it's foolish of her to sit there and do that to herself. Go clear up the warrant. Figure out where Junior is going to have to go. Humble yourself. If Carlissa is the best match, but you're just mad at Carlissa, but you know she would take care of Junior, which I know she wouldn't do nothing to that little baby. If anything, she'd probably be trying to promote herself, having her grandbaby around, but she wouldn't harm him. I don't believe she would. That's my opinion. But you need to go take care of your legal obligations so you can continue to be a mother to your child, and then come back to your senses about you saying that, you know, Blueface wants you to fall back while he's locked up and stop making a bag like Jaidyn Alexis is doing. Because I'm smelling a rat. I'm smelling somebody that's really banking for your downfall. And it could be the closest ones to you. They usually be the closest ones to you. So listen, I'm about to leave off of here. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also, I will be putting a poll up if you guys want me to follow the Nature Boy trial. I'll put a poll up tomorrow. I'm not going to put it up today because my gut is saying fit it into the content that you're already doing, but don't make it a whole series of following the Nature Boy trial fully, because I don't know how my audience is going to respond to that. So I definitely, if I do follow the trial, I'm going to wean it in to what I'm already talking about, but I'm not going to just talk about that and Chriseanrock and Bonnie Lachey and Blueface and all that, because when I got away from that content, it was like a load lifted off of me. It's a very stressful commentary. The energy was very negative and demonic, and so I just had to move on to bigger and better things. And I definitely will keep you posted also on Queen Op. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna keep you posted on Nature Boy or follow the trial. Either or, you'll definitely be getting updates from me about Nature Boy and Queen Op alongside with the circus. But I don't know if I'm going to do the trial, follow the trial. But if I do, it's going to definitely impact whether or not I do it when I put this poll out tomorrow. And you guys will let me know. And if the number's high to follow the trial, then that's what we'll do. So with all that being said, I love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.